Ali Baydoun is a shaitan. You are a shaitan. And wallahi, if I saw you right now, you need to understand who the third party charities are, the brokers. They don't actually have teams on the ground. They get your amana and they let it to other people. And that's what human appeal is. So,
you know, the wealth of the Muslims is an amana that is so important that Umar ibn Khattab said this. O Muhajirin, O Ansar, if I were to be loose with the Bayt al-Mal, with the public treasury, with the money of the Muslims, which is actually the money of Allah, as Ali ibn Abi Talib says, how can you tell me to be easy with justice when this is the money of Allah and the money of the people? If it was my money, if it was my own wealth, I would protect it. And I'm not going to be more protective over the money of Allah, the wealth of Allah and the Muslims. Just to paraphrase, this is Nahj al-Balagha. But going back to Umar ibn Khattab, what does Umar say? O Muhajirin, O Ansar. He's consulting the companions. Because the way of Umar ibn Khattab is Shura, the Quranic injunction that is forgotten, which is the Muslim leaders govern the affairs of the Muslims with mutual consultation, by allowing them to participate, allowing them to talk, make decisions. This is the divine right given to all Muslims. Allah says, وَأَمْرُهُمْ شُورَ بَيْنَهُمْ. Their affairs are dealt with via mutual consultation, debating, discussing, participating, taking rulers and leaders into account, etc., which is killed in the Muslim community practically today. Look at the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Kingdom is not anything to do with Islam. Kingdom is an abrogated system that is corrupt, whereas in Islam we go back to the Quran and Sunnah, which means sovereignty is for Allah, and the authorities for the Muslim community. But now going back to Umar ibn Khattab again for the second time. He says, O companions, if I were to be loose with the money of the people, with the wealth of the people, what would you do to me? They say, Ya Umar, we know you would never do something like that. Umar says, but suppose I did, what would you do? The Sahaba say, Ya Umar, we would know how to straighten you with our swords, i.e. we would know how to take you into account. In another occasion, when Umar ibn Khattab mentions something similar, they say, if I were to be loose with the public treasury, the wealth of the people, what would you do to me? They say, we'll take you into account, we'll straighten you with our swords. And Umar says, execute me. So this is a lesson for those after me, so they can take heed. This is the example of the early caliphs. Yet our Muslim communities today emphasizing on justice and matters that are pertaining to all of society in this way. We are too concerned with ritualism, minute details. But what about matters of justice?